Well, good morning YouTube, and a very big welcome to 2020 and the life's good. It's been a while, lots has been going on. Daisy and I quite excited for the new season, aren't we, girl? Say hello to the viewer. No, she's gone quiet now. She was making a lot of noise earlier. I'll just pop her down and let her have a run up the garden there. There you go, girl. Yeah, 2020. It's Saturday, the 18th of January, 2020. It's about 9:30, and the temperature out here is about 3-4 degrees. I'm not sure what that. I'm just looking in the greenhouse to see if I can see what that is in Fahrenheit. I'm not sure. It's just above 32. It must be about 36 Fahrenheit, I would think, something of that nature. Anyway, look, welcome back. There's lots to do. It's early January. It's chilly, but it's dry. It's a clear sky. It's sunny, and I thought today would be a great opportunity to start tidying up and making plans for the coming season. It would be so easy to stay indoors. Cup of tea, warm, comfortable house, a few domestic chores, there's some DIY to do indoors. But as far as I'm concerned, that can wait. It's an opportunity to get outside, and this is where I need to be. Lots to do, as I said. There's pruning, cleaning, clearing, deadheading. The greenhouse behind me here, that needs a quick tidy up. I do need to get in there and get that ready, and I will be doing a bit of a special on the paraffin heater. So many comments and requests about the paraffin heater from last year. I've been running this channel for about a year, and one of my early videos included a section on the paraffin heater. And so many people ask questions about that, so I'm going to do a special especially about the paraffin heater, maintenance, using it, its economy, that sort of thing. So that will be coming up very, very soon. As I'm wandering around here, I'm seeing lots of stuff that needs sorting. You have to excuse the laundry, but for the first time in a long time, we've been able to get the laundry out on the washing line, which is quite nice, get that fresh air through it. Just over my shoulder, this is the remains of the beans, the runner beans. This was a great success. This is all dried off now, and I need to tidy this up and get this ready for growing new ones this year. Behind the laundry is the main vegetable patch. If I back up, whoops. Now, don't tell the wife I'm destroying the laundry, guys. If I back up a bit, I don't know if you can see this, guys, over my shoulder, but this is a state of play at the moment. I've got to clear away the leeks which are here. There's a few bits and pieces left in the ground. They're not much good. The only thing of any use, I think, is there's some parsnips in the ground just below my feet here. There's a few parsnips left, so I will be bringing those indoors, and we'll be using those in stews, casseroles, roast dinners, that sort of thing. The other thing I was going to discuss with you is I acquired a new waterfall arrangement. Oh, you can see this. Daisy's found a warm shed to get in, haven't you, Daisy? Yeah, you're in my shed. Yeah, you should be out here. Honestly, she's everywhere. Mind your feet. There you go. Well, just have a quick look up here, guys. I've started putting in this new waterfall that I acquired from my sister, and again, if you look over my shoulder here, you can see this down here. It's like a precast waterfall. I've got my filter system in the back there. I do need to sort of reorganize that a little bit and set it up a bit better. You can see the pipe actually that's running around here. That doesn't look particularly nice. The pond itself is in good condition, the water's clear, and the fish are fairly active actually. I was quite surprised. They usually just sit on the bottom during the winter, but they're fairly active today. There's lots of other things to do out here. I got some clematis on the back fence here. You can see the clematis here. that needs to be cut down, ready for the new growth to come up this year. I've got a buddleia in the corner over there that needs to be pruned back. My camellia, actually, look at this. I don't know if you can see this, guys, but look at the buds on here. We'll get you in close. You see that? It's covered in buds again. And remember, last year this was a beautiful show of red flowers, and yeah, that's coming on again beautifully. So I'm looking forward to seeing some colour on there. That is one of the first shrubs to flower. So we're looking forward to that. That is a definite sign of spring. There's plenty of other little jobs around here. Where my old waterfall used to be, I don't know if you can see this, but it used to be in this area here. It was made from a couple of plastic trays with some gravel in, which worked fairly well, although I did get a little bit of water loss over the sides, so I was having to top the pond up quite a bit. So that area now is going to get landscaped a bit. I'm going to be putting in some flowers, shrubs or something in there to make it look pretty. Incorporating some pebbles and one or two other things just to make it look a little bit more natural. What else have we got? The fruit trees. There's a few buds on the fruit trees here. Looking forward to see what happens there. Now I did actually, if you look over my shoulder now, you can see this is the plum tree. The very plum tree that Mr. and Mrs. Woody had their nest in. Now I've actually given it quite a heavy pruning. As you can see, I've taken it right back, and some of these branches here I've taken right down, taken out quite a bit of growth here, and I don't know if that's going to affect the yield at all. Possibly it will. Certainly where there are plums on upper branches, those upper branches don't exist anymore, so we'll see what happens. But it did need to be pruned, brought back down. It was getting a little bit too overgrown for our small garden. The decking area is an absolute shambles at the moment. I'll turn you around here, you can see this. There's all sorts of tubs, the old rabbit hutch, we got a table, exercise machine. I've actually still got the parasol up. Now normally I would take that indoors for the winter, but unfortunately circumstances prevailed last year. I wasn't able to do an awful lot, and consequently it got left out, but it doesn't seem to have come to much harm. We'll see what happens there, but it'd be nice to use it. And that decking, actually, I really would like to get on there with the jet washer and scrub it clean, get it dry, and then re-oil it. That would be important to do, and it does sort of preserve the life of the timbers in that deck. So, yeah, welcome back. Just a quick hi, and how are you? Looking forward to seeing you all this year. Looking forward to making more videos and sharing all the sowing and growing and all the shenanigans that go on in the Life's Good. So I'll speak to you all soon. Whatever I'm up to, I'll try and take the camera with me and bring you along and share all the bits and pieces that I'm up to, and hopefully help you, advise you, guide you on some aspects of gardening that we enjoy here, and looking forward to doing this year. So whatever you're up to today, whatever you're up to on the weekend, if you get a chance, get out in your garden, have a little look around, make plans for the coming year. It's time to get the catalogues out and start choosing your seeds and deciding what you're actually growing and what was a success and what wasn't last year. I've certainly got some sort of failures that I won't be trying this year, but looking forward to plenty of produce from this small plot this year. So it's been hi and bye. I'll come back to you soon. Thanks for sticking around. A big welcome to my new subscribers, by the way. I've got a few new subscribers, I noticed. Not sure of your names. I haven't had a chance to get into the nitty-gritty and find out who has subscribed, but welcome aboard. And if you've got any comments, requests, suggestions, anything like that, anything is welcome. You're all welcome to participate in our channel. So yeah, enjoy your weekend, happy gardening, and I'll see you in a day or so with more videos, and definitely the paraffin heater, and hopefully more sowing, growing, planting, etc. So take care of yourselves, be safe, be happy, and don't forget, subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you again very, very soon on the Life's Good. Bye bye now. This is a sedum that's tucked in at the back of the garden here. Just behind this bench, sits there. Lovely succulent green leaves throughout the year, but throws up these tall flower heads that you can see here, and this comes out in a beautiful red display of a myriad of small flowers on the ends of these. Absolutely beautiful at the end of the summer going into the autumn, but it does need to be pruned back. Now if I just bring you in a bit, you can see at the bottom there all the new, you can see all the little buds, all the new growth is coming through at the bottom here, and these long stems now need to be taken off. So I've got my secateurs, nice clean pair of secateurs, cleanish I should say. Now just a point actually, when I use my secateurs, so that I don't transfer any sort of disease or problems from this blade onto other plants, I wipe mine down with methylated spirit at the end of the day. So I give them a clean off, wipe them with methylated spirits, and that helps to prevent the transfer of any disease or any issues that's going to affect other plants. Now if I just put you back in closer, you can see if I get down here now, I get the secateurs right down close in the bottom and snip out these woody stems. You can see this one, I've just taken it off at the bottom there. It's quite a woody stem, and again, as I said, you need to remove those now in order for the new growth to come up this year. So I just whiz around here. You can do several at a time. It doesn't matter if you pull out a little bit of the green growth. They're quite hardy. They come back very well, and they will spread gradually. They get bigger and bigger every year, spreading as they propagate and grow more stems. So that is the sedum. Incidentally, we do have a black sedum at the front of the house in the front garden, which is quite an interesting plant. It's got a very dark, sort of deep purplish red leaf. Totally unusual, but as you can see, a little bit of effort and tidy that up and take all those stems off. Also growing on the fence behind this little seat here is a clematis that grows up here. It actually missed the trellis this year. It grew on the fence, grew up over the top and grew along the fence line, and was absolutely loaded with beautiful purple flowers. This particular variety benefits from being cut back every year, and if I just hold you there and show you again, clean-ish secateurs. The main trunk at the bottom here I leave, but just above that I just go across here, take all this growth off at that point, just snip it all through, take it all away. Now that is completely cut back now, but that will sprout this year and put on new growth. There are already some buds in here, I notice. That is putting on new growth. So having trimmed everything back, all of this growth now can be discarded, composted, and this remaining part of the plant will put on all the new growth this year. It's actually growing away from my trellis. I'm not sure quite how I can realign this. I need this to come across here a bit more. Maybe I'll tie something on here and pull this back so that all the new growth actually goes onto my trellis. It's gradually moved its way away, but that is the clematis, and as I said, this benefits from being cut back every year and throws up new growth.